Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. So today we're going to set up my planner for the week of the 20th through the 26th. So let me go ahead and give you a little bit of backstory before I get into what I'm doing, because it'll hopefully make everything come together in the end. So I am a mom of two severely autistic young men, and by young men I mean like 21 and 22. My significant other is a disabled vet, and I own my own Pintables sticker shop on Etsy. Sorry. So I've got a lot going on. I work from home. My family's here, most of the time. I am also taking part of the Jane's Agenda Master Plan 365 productivity course that she is offering for free. It's either here on YouTube or on Facebook that she is doing those lives every Monday morning at, I believe it's 8 a.m. Pacific time. Anyhow, so I am a huge Jane's Agenda fan. I love her inserts. I love her dashboards and her covers and all the things. So I am using the Daily 13s by Jane's Agenda. Last week I was using the Daily 14s. So the book we're reading this month is Make Time. And one of the things that the book suggests that you do, and that we in the course are trying to do, is to keep track of your time, like a time log, see where your time is going, and to have like a daily highlight. And then at the end of the day, just write a few lines, a few notes on what's working and what's not working. So last week, I found that the Daily 14s, in order to do everything that I wanted to do as far as tracking my time and taking notes, just writing a few notes, I had to use another piece of paper. And that really wasn't working for me because either A, it didn't get done at all, or B, I would flip to another section or whatever the case may be. And it just was another thing to remember to do. And I wasn't doing a great job of remembering. Because let's face it, remembering is hard at this point in my life. I'm perimenopausal too, for those of you who are also struggling with the lack of memory issues. So the brain fog and the night sweats and the hot flashes and all the things that go along with that is a real thing in my life right now. So as far as my productivity goes, I'm not sleeping great. I'm, irritable. Did I say not sleeping great? Because I feel like that's I think I said that. Okay. In case you didn't get it, I'm not sleeping great because of the night sweats. Anyhow, so between the kids and the husband and the night sweats and all the things, and the perimenopause already adding like the brain fog, it's a wonder that I don't hurt myself every day. Okay. It's just it's a wonder that I get through the day at all. So anyhow, I decided that after sitting down Monday morning, and because I took Sunday off, I did nothing on Sunday but just relax. And I needed that because I can work, 24/7 with, my little business, working from home and whatnot, and then the family and whatnot. With everything, I can work literally never stop. So I took Sunday off. Monday morning, I got up and I started looking at my planner to plan for the week. And I decided that we were going to try the Daily 13s and we were going to make some modifications to the Daily 13s. So what you've seen here on my page, and I believe this is Tuesday's page, is I've already decorated my pages, and then I went through and I used whiteout and whited out the timed section, and I put a box at the top with a sticker that says Daily Focus. It says Daily Focus, but if you're following the Make Time thing, it's the highlight. So I've put a box up there, and I just labeled it Daily Focus because in my mind they're interchangeable. And then I put my little sticker to remind me to take my blood pressure because for health reasons, I need to keep track of that. And then I made myself some time strip stickers, and I am retiming my page. So instead of the left side of the page being my timed area, because on Monday I just drew a vertical line on the timed area, widened it out, retimed it, and then try to use that tiny space to keep track of everything. It didn't really work, and that checkbox area was throwing me off. My brain wouldn't let me write into it for whatever reason. So Tuesday we decided, well, we're going to switch that around. So I am using that checkbox area to put my time strip in. And then I'm putting the 2 little boxes at the top so my brain remembers this is what we had planned. And I'm writing my plans in black. And then I'm drawing a line down to separate the 2 columns, and then I'm putting in an actual column. So in purple or blue or whatever color I decide to use that day is what actually happens that day. So I can see what I planned versus what actually happened. And I also have rooms to make notes, and then I will write my to-do list on the left-hand side of the page. And then I have plenty of room. I can either use the rest of my to-do section or that note section just to write a few little words, a few little things at the end of the day to see what worked and what didn't work for that day. And I've used this Monday, and like I said, my only problem was that my brain wouldn't let me write into that checkbox because it was flipped on Monday. So that was my only big issue. So we're fixing that today. But it went really well. I didn't get to any of my personal to-dos. And you don't see a long work to-do list in my planner, usually because I keep that in Notion. And most of my work things are, you can't really break down editing a video other than editing a video. Even though editing a video may take me 30 minutes to an hour or 2 hours or however long it takes me. It's easier to time block those things than it is to actually write out a to-do list. So that way I can see how long it's taken me to do that. I also have a Pomodoro tracker in my planner. So I will track how many Pomodoros it took me to do something. Now my Pomodoro tracker, I don't do it every day, but I do, hang on, how do I say this? I don't tally up my Pomodoros for every day. I do it for the week or the month, usually the month. So that way I know how much time I spent in the month. So when I go to plan next month, I can have a better idea as to how long things are taking me so that I know how long to plan for those things, if that makes sense. The other thing that we are adding to our things is to go take a walk, just a short walk. For those of you who are new, my son Tristan had a major illness back in December. He was almost completely paralyzed. I would say probably about the shoulders down, maybe. It's hard to say because he's nonverbal, so he couldn't talk to us and tell us. But he was pretty much completely paralyzed due to an illness called the Guillain-Barré syndrome. And anyhow, he is walking now. He is doing better. We've stopped physical therapy because he wasn't really having it anymore. But he's not 100%. So if we can get him to just take a little walk every day or do some stretches every day, that's really great. And it helps him. Hopefully he'll get back to 100%. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, our little 10-minute walk on Monday actually took, because he was irritated with the schedule change and all this stuff, and it was an hour out of the day instead of 10, 20 minutes. Yeah, that is life. So the other thing that I'm doing, because I'm not writing anything on my pages yet, because I foresee me changing the way that I use this. Hopefully not a lot, but I'm really giving myself that flexibility. Because as you saw there, I had already put some stickers down and used undo to move them around. But I am just taking sticky notes and I'm writing things that I want to do. They're not things I have to do. They're not set in stone. Like the Jane's Agenda Live, she's having a warehouse sale on Friday. So Thursday she's going to go live and give us more details on that. I think last Thursday's live has some details on that. And the Organize You Zoom. And then I made note of when the Jane's Agenda sale starts on Friday. And wrote myself a reminder that Memorial Day weekend is this weekend. So that I don't do something crazy like go to the store or something this weekend. We need to. Sorry, we don't do good in crowds at my house. And then I'm going through and I am updating my Pomodoro tracker for the day. So I have that information down, and I am laying down my blood pressure stickers so that I remember to take my blood pressure every day, hopefully, for my own health reasons, my own, keeping my own health. And I did put the box on every days except for Saturday and Sundays. I am trying to not work on Sunday at all. Saturday is just a catch-up day if I need to take a weekday off for whatever reason. So I can switch out Thursday and Saturday if I need to. But Saturday will be either a catch-up day or a day to switch a regular work day to that day. If that makes sense. Because that is my life. That's what we have to do. So I am just flipping through and showing you guys my new setup, and hopefully this will work well. And I was talking, and yeah, that is me talking to you guys, and it ended up not happening that way. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, leave them below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please do not forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye!